Good evening. It's a tale of two rivers. The Sabine did the most damage as it rose to record highs. Now it's falling in most places, and some residents are getting to see what's left behind. And the Calcasieu River already brought flooding to parts of Allen Parish. Now its floodwaters are rising farther south in Calcasieu Parish, forcing some folks to get out. We begin our team coverage tonight on the Sabine River, where the recovery is underway, with KPLC's Jillian Corder on the Texas side of the river.
As the water recedes, a few families have been able to make it back to their homes. One of those led us inside earlier today to show us just how destructive the flood was.
They said it was going to be a historic flood, and they were right. This has never been flooded.
Tony and Christina Lott weren't sure what they'd find left at their Bonweir home.
It's all gone. I lost it all.
Lott says he watched the water from the Sabine fill his yard, but never imagined it could do this.
By the time I decided it was high enough, time to go, it was too late.
Volunteers from a local church are helping to find anything salvageable.
It may look just really bad, but these are material things, and you can get these things back, and we're just blessed that no one lost their life. This is all of their legal paperwork, birth certificates. This is all their bedding. Is all of her medicine. She's a diabetic.
This family is dealing with a lot more than just ruined furniture and appliances. They're dealing with memories that are now soaked in flood water.
We don't got nothing else. We got each other, I guess.
Somehow, through the devastation, Lott still has a sense of humor.
I had, like I say, I had a boat out there. We come back and the boat went missing. I don't know. Who was still a drowning man boat?
And he knows there's a long road ahead for all of those recovering from the flood.
We'll get through it. I don't know how, but we'll get through it.
Lott, like so many, didn't have flood insurance and is now left wondering what to do next. It's a feeling that many around here share. At your service, live in Bonweir, Jillian Corder, KPLC 7 News.
Thanks, Jillian. Farther north in the small Vernon Parish community of Evans, residents are finding their homes heavily damaged by the floods. Some residents had to travel by boat to get to their homes. For Kimmy Jean and her family, their goal now is to rebuild and get back to normal.
I have 4 daughters, and this is the only home they've ever known. So for them, it's been hard. But each day gets better, and their smiles are coming back. People have been bringing in toys and stuff that they've lost. Our community has been a blessing to us.
Some Starks residents also returned by boat to see the extent of the damage. Jason Clark has lived in Starks his whole life. He lives off of Old River Road on McMahon Loop. That's about 2 to 3 miles from the Sabine River. He says a couple of these homes have been here for 80 years and they've never had water in them. Now, Starks High School will be closed again tomorrow. So far, that's the only school closure announced for Thursday. If that changes, we'll let you know on air and online. Now to the Calcasieu River flooding, where rising waters from the English Bayou have quickly taken over Goss Ferry Road. In the last couple days, residents say the water has come up a good 4 feet, and the water isn't done rising. KPLC's Erica Bivens has the latest from residents there.
Well, the flooding starts here on Goss Ferry Road, not far from Highway 3059. And it's a problem because unless you have a boat, for residents here, this road is their only way in or out. Wednesday, only high-terrain vehicles were able to make it down Goss Ferry Road.
This road is not passable unless you have a big truck right now, and by tomorrow, it'll only be by boat.
Ray Granger has lived here since 1984. He, like many others on this road, is no stranger to flooding.
In 89. Where we're standing right now would be about a foot over our head.
Our houseboat got hung up in a tree. And, yeah, we had a lot of trouble trying to get it out of that tree.
While the measuring sign showed about a foot of water Wednesday afternoon, the water is quickly rising.
2 foot today. Last night was the worst.
From the English Bayou, it's tough to tell where the road is supposed to be.
That's Goss Ferry Road right there.
And while most homes have been built up,
My camp's about 11 feet up.
many are moving their vehicles, RVs, and boats to higher ground.
Getting everything jacked up as high as we can.
Others chose to evacuate, although there's no evacuation in place.
There's just a few of us left. I say not more than about 15, 20 people left out of about 170 camps. So it looks abandoned out here.
What made you want to stay?
I have a lot of stuff still underneath, and we kind of watch out for other people's stuff.
When asked about looting, Granger pointed out the sheriffs on the water.
They've been out here all day.
Even with their main road to town blocked, residents say it's just something they've learned to deal with.
We like living out here. I mean, you just got to handle the hardships.
But you make the best of it, and we do what we can.
At your service in Calcasieu Parish, I'm Erica Bivens, KPLC 7 News.